And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to season 2 of the Loves Gymnastics podcast, brought to you by the Loves Gymnastics Network, brought to you by the creator of this, Michaela Loves Gymnastics, and her co-host, Oscar, aka Gymnastics Saves Lives, Miss Shayna, and Ezra. And together, we bring you the Loves Gymnastics podcast. Season 2 begins now. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. We love and appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, bring more people into the community. It's NCAA 2025 time. Let's go, girls! And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the surprise bonus episode of the Love Gymnastics podcast, hosted by Michaela Loves Gymnastics and Oscar Saves Lives and Ezra and Shayna and all of the children. This is going to be real quick because the NCAA playoffs is going to start at 5 o'clock. You guys can watch it on ESPN, or you can watch it where I'm going to watch it at, and that is it at night on Twitch or Barry Godfag on Twitter. So I just wanted to get up here real quick and be like, what happened, Clemson? What happened, Georgia? Now, y'all see the title. I'm literally going to be talking shit. So I just want to make this very clear at the beginning of the show and at the end of the show. And I think I'm going to have to make this point several times in the middle. I am not talking about the individual person. I am not talking about the individual gymnast. I am talking about the gymnastics and partially the team as a whole. Now, some of what I'm going to say may be slightly offensive, but it's what happened. So, I mean, it can't be offensive. So with that disclaimer out there in the air, I want to say, Clemson, what the fuck? What the fuck was that vault rotation, girl? Like, you was literally about to like shake the room. You was really about to shake the Jade Carries and be like, girl, all y'all got is Jade, girl. Y'all should not advance nowhere. And then y'all went to vault and y'all was bouncing out of those Yurchenko fulls. These Yurchenko 1.5 that were set down. Y'all fell on the Yurchenko tuck 1.5. Like, Clemson, what's T? Like, that was, I don't know. And then, see, I can't give y'all too much because this is y'all second year in the program. Now, Nisha, you're in the chat, sis. What was the T with that, with their head coach, with Amy something another? Because Addis and his podcast was letting that lady have it. And I just have no clue what's her T. Is it just that she's a Trump supporter? Because, if we're going to let one person have it because they're a Trump supporter in gymnastics, you might as well just stop watching gymnastics because most of the gymnasts and the coaches and the programs are leaning on the conservative side of things. So I just am never going to fight that battle anymore. Like, in gymnastics, for me, is a political free space. You believe in what you believe in. You can even hate trans people. You can even hate black people. At this point, I don't care. I don't care. I do care, but, it is what it is. Now, speaking of Clemson, what was worse, Clemson or Georgia? What was Georgia T? Um, and Kara, I know you wanted. Oh, I don't see. I can't even blame Kara Aker for this because once again, this is your first year back from a whole year in that whole Utah situation, and everything you did, Kara Aker, was beautiful and brave and spectacular. It's just what was that? I mean, almost everybody want to fall on Beam. I mean, and hell, who am I to sit up here and criticize when I cheer for the University of Florida and they pull that same bullshit at the SEC championship? So I'm not going. I don't think Georgia was. I think Clemson's was worse, actually, Nisha's sister, because Clemson was about. I mean, it was only two rotations in, right? But Clemson was clearing them girls. I think without vault rotation, Clemson would have came in second place easily in that subdivision. There was nothing Jade Carey could have done to help Oregon State because it's just Jade Carey. Like all them Oregon State girls, they good for a good 9.8, maybe a good 9.85 on a good day. 9.85 on a good day. I guess Georgia was worse because you know Arizona had a horrible, horrible bar rotation. And you know what? Let's before we read Georgia, because I feel like Oscar's for to get on and cuss me out any moment. But congratulations to Arizona. They are the only program with a black male head coach. And I gotta pay more attention to their gymnastics. I gotta pay more attention to their team. That's an accomplishment. And you know what? I guess it is because at least Clemson lost to Jade Carey, right? The Olympian. Georgia lost to fucking Arizona, and I just gave Arizona props, but Arizona counted a whole fall on bars, and for them to count a fall on bars and still qualify over Georgia, and Georgia all they did, oh no, and Georgia still did pretty damn good up until balance beam. That's cray cray. That's cray cray. Um, oh no, I'm so sorry. Pressed something and did something. Okay, okay, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so what else happened that I want to talk about it? Um, Congratulations to the University of Kentucky. Kentucky, y'all look pretty damn good in y'all subdivision, and I know it's Kentucky, LSU, MSU, and Arizona. Is those the four teams? Nisha, am I right? Somebody help me out. That doesn't seem right. That no, that's right, right? No, Arizona. Okay, no, that's not right. I could just look it up, couldn't I? Hold on, everybody. Let me just look it up. Urza just told me this like 2 minutes ago. Hold on.